Hello, welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Zanzer10 Tim, thank you so very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. This is awesome. What a great way to start a stream. I love it. Hope you all are doing fantastic. Happy Monday. Today we are starting with our Gamora Hero Spotlight. What that means is we're going to be playing through 4 different games with the Gamora. I am going to try my absolute hardest to get through all of these games today because I do want to get them before I go on break for the next couple weeks. And so Gamora is going to be facing off against Master Mold. Now, when we play Master Mold for these hero spotlights, we kind of ignore that Magneto is out here. That's kind of I think Magneto makes this campaign or this scenario pretty easy and kind of takes away from that. I need to come up with a good way to say it, but basically my normal villains, which I guess doesn't really make sense because they're less normal villains, but villains that don't shake up the game too much, which allows us to kind of showcase the hero kind of going against a normal villain, quote, normal villain. So Master Mold with Magneto, we're going to just kind of ignore that Magneto's here and try and take on Master Mold with just Gamora, which Gamora is very, very, very powerful solo. The reason that she is so good is she's a power hero. So if you watched the previous video that I put out last Friday talking about different play styles in Marvel Champions, one of those that you can kind of categorize heroes into is, are they stronger as a power player or as a combo character? And Gamora is very much a power player. She is all about events. Typically, heroes that lean into that event strategy are more power players. And she's all about events. She can include events outside of her own aspect, which gives her a lot of flexibility for solo. And then also on her hero side, she has a 2-2-2 stat line. So always love seeing that. Again, flexibility in solo is really good, and that's kind of what we're looking for. But she has 2 abilities. Whenever you play an attack event, you get to remove 1 threat from a scheme. Whenever you play a thwart event, you get to remove or deal 1 damage. So there's a lot of... Sorry, my music was a little loud. There's a lot of flexibility, and she can do pretty much anything at the table. What I like to do with solo Gamora is lean into attack events more so than thwart events, because your attack events will remove threat, and especially in most scenarios, right, where you're adding 1 threat per player in a solo game, that means you can remove the 1 threat that gets added with just her with an attack event. Now, side schemes she can take care of with that 2-2-2 stat line. She has some really good thwarting cards as well, and so I typically like to lean into adding more attack events. We will try and build some decks today that add a couple of thwart events. My favorite one being Clear the Area. Clear the Area is a very good solo card. Removes 2 threat. If you remove the last one, you get to draw a card for 1 cost. And so throwing those in there is just really good. Gamora opens up deck building, and it's really exciting to deck build with Gamora because you can shore up any weaknesses that she has. So we're going to start out with protection, because I think protection is probably her weakest aspect, would be my guess. But we're going to play a little bit and go through and try and figure that out. Zanzer, wife played Gamora last night and really enjoyed the thwart attack combos of her I don't quite remember what her pre-built deck was, but there's so many cool combos out there. It's just so cool. And then she's got these decisive blows and forward momentums, which deal X amount of damage or X amount of threat mitigation. Or if you've played a thwart or a attack event previously, they do an additional amount. So decisive blow is a 2-for-4 damage card, which is right about where you want to be. For a aspect card, it's a little bit better as a hero card, or as a Gamora card, because whenever you play this, if it's the first one you've played, you also get to remove a threat. But if you've played a thwart event already, it does 7 damage. So just so much flexibility. Gamora is a very, very strong solo character, and I'm excited to dive into her. Hey, BB, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, with Protection, Protection actually has one of my favorite cards to add in Gamora's deck, and that is. And I have not actually. I will preface it. This Gamora, in your opinion, is a top 3 hero on the combined power plus. Oh, I love that. That's such a cool ranking. Power plus fun. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Huh. Would you that's a really fun way to think about heroes. And I agree. I think I have a ton of fun with Gamora. She's Yeah, she's really good. So I love Momentum Shift. Momentum Shift for Gamora is one of the cards that I'm always kind of leaning into with Gamora out of the protection aspect. It's an attack event, so you can include it. It's heal 2 damage, deal 2 damage. So if there's anything that Gamora kind of struggles with, it is probably health, right? So she's sitting at 10 health, which is not super squishy, but she can like you don't I guess now that I'm kind of saying it out loud, I guess like there's not really a whole reason to not utilize your defense. Like you can defend. Yeah. I can have that idea for a ranking list. I don't thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely probably going to do that because that sounds like a lot of fun. It'd be cool to like graph it, right? So like least fun to more fun power. That'd be really cool. I may do that. Thanks, BB. Yeah. Zanzer, she's my wife's new favorite hero after only one play. That's awesome. That's really exciting. Yeah, no, she's just so cool. She's so cool. With all of that said, I think Powerful Punch is another really interesting include with Gamora now. Powerful Punch is one of the newer cards. It's an attack defense card that says when an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 damage to that enemy. The reason that this is kind of interesting in Gamora is that her finesse and precision ability, dealing the damage or removing the threat, is once per phase. So if you play the Powerful Punch, you do get to remove a threat in the villain phase. But again, in solo, maybe that's not the biggest deal. That may be something that we look to add in later, maybe in an off protection build, and we just got some stuff going. But this is going to be a pretty heavy event stream. We're just going to play a lot of events. So much fun, and what I like, it's not just about playing cards in your hand and done. You need to think about the turn and map it out. Yes, yeah, you absolutely do. It's thinky enough, but not so brain breaking to be unfun. That's another really good point, and something that is kind of interesting is that Gamora may be a really good character to give to a new player, right? Because I typically think that heroes that lean into the power play strategy are a little bit easier for new players to wrap their head around. A lot of events, you don't have to like look for that one card and try and go into it. So I feel like Gamora could be a really good, like, not saying that she's easy at all, but it is easy to make decisions with the information that you currently have. So she's a very tactical hero. I think that's probably the best wording for it, is that she doesn't have a lot of strategy, right? Thinking long-term strategy, right? Like most of your brain burning decisions are going to be with the information provided to you and not necessarily with the other cards in your deck. You normally give new players Cap America, then Gamora. Nice. Hey, how's it going, Shinobi? Okay, so let's build this. She is also a Guardian traded hero, which means that we have access to the Guardian allies. And so let's just go ahead and pull those out. I'm not necessarily going to add all of these, but I do like to just have them out so we can make sure we're looking at them. So we got Groot, we got Drax. Unfortunately, we cannot run Gamora, who is my favorite Guardian ally. Sidebar, I've been playing Blood Bowl since 3rd edition. I have about 11 teams. Good to see another Blood Bowler in the wild. Nice. Nice. I've never played Blood Bowl. We got Rocket's actually going to be really solid for this matchup because we do have a lot of minions that are going to go that are going to be a part of it because whenever Master Mold schemes, we have to go get a minion, so there's a lot going on there. Been playing for about the same amount. Cool. I assume Blood Bowl is a competitive game, right? Nice. Okay, Cosmo. Cosmo is actually kind of interesting in a Gamora deck because on her alter ego side, she can look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack or thwart event, you get to draw it. So Cosmo could combo with that. Could combo with that. I think that's all of our Guardians, right? No, we got Martin X. Martin X is a solid Guardian. Just 2-cost Guardian. What hero is best with all basic? Doctor yeah, BB, yeah, it's gonna be Doctor Strange. Yeah. Doctor Strange is really good because you have access to spiritual meditation and Sorcerer Supreme. And so spiritual meditation is going to allow you to find your Master of the Mystic Arts and all the cards that interact with your invocation deck more and quicker. If you don't want to play Doctor Strange, seen people play him with 25 blank cards. Yeah. So I feel like Doctor Strange is the kind of the cheat answer. And if you're not looking at the strongest hero in the game, I would say you cannot go wrong with Colossus. I feel like Colossus would probably be the best. Probably be one of the best because you have limitless stamina, you have unshakable, you have invulnerability. Most of my Colossus decks are typically 15 to 20 basic cards. Hulk is good with all basic as well. Yeah, anything with a 14 or higher printed hit points is going to be pretty good all basic. My favorite to play with all basic would probably be Colossus. Would be pretty much all the X-Men. All the X-Men are really, really good with basic. And Web Warrior. Web Warrior is also really good with basic. Okay, so out of this, we're going to go with a Rocket. I think Rocket's probably going to make it into every single one of these decks. Groot also to help defend against the minions. Let's go with Drax. You know what? Drax may be a little slow. Martin X just to take a hit. And the cost. We got Prof. Well, actually, the Stun Confuse against Master Mold is not going to be in play because he is Stalwart on both 2 and 3. So we cannot stun and or confuse him. So we don't have to worry about that. Wasp is also really good. All the basic cards have mental... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yep. Cap America would be good with all basic. Yeah. Didn't your Doctor Strange with the worst deck basically just use the non-character cards as mana? Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. So... That's what you can do is all you do is play Doctor Strange cards and you win. Hey, No Feet McGee, let's go Gamora. Let's do it. Woohoo. Okay, so I'm looking for Guardian cards. I typically like to look through here and just make sure that I'm not missing anything. We do have a Daughters of Thanos that we could. It's a team up card for Nebula and Gamora. It's a 1 cost to draw 3 cards. I typically don't like to run team up cards with just the ally version. And so, especially with Nebula, so Nebula is only a 2 health. So I don't want to sit her out on the table that much. I want to play her, use her, block with her, and then recur her. Because whenever she enters play, you search your deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to your hand. So we're going to avoid Daughters of Thanos. But if I'm sitting down at the table with a Nebula player, Daughters of Thanos is absolutely very much in play. She doesn't have any superpower cards. Endurance could be interesting, but I'm kind of thinking that we probably are just going to try and win before Endurance is needed. Nowhere is always kind of interesting, but again, is it too slow? Gamora's a fast hero. Gamora's very fast. Let's go ahead and grab Nowhere just so we have it sitting out here so it's in the back of our mind. Oh, there it is. What are your thoughts on the Venom Ally and Symbiote suit? Most people don't like them, but I think the playstyle is awesome to explore. The Symbiote suit is really good. Playing both on Star-Lord, what's the word? That's awesome. I like the Symbiote suit more than the Ally, especially with a hero that can ready. So Josh, our Get Up in Game in the chat, has an entire video on the Symbiote suit, which I highly recommend you check out. But it's a if you can ready and get multiple activations out of it, then you're good. If you're also sitting down at like a 4-player table, then Symbiote Suit's very, very easy to play. You can't play basic Nebula because Nebula is her signature ally. So, oh yeah, right? It does. All of her cards do look like basic cards, right? It's weird. Yeah. You deck the encounter deck turn 1. Oh, playing both on Star. Oh yeah. That'd be great. Okay, so Hit and Run is also a really interesting card for Gamora. So it's an attack thwart, so it's deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. This reads for Gamora, deal 3 damage and 3 threat for 3, which makes it a pretty good cost-effective card. However, with Gamora, that's a lot of threat mitigation, right? Do we need that much threat mitigation? Maybe, but also since we can add out of aspect cards, I'd much rather add like a Clear the Area or something over this Hit and Run, this expensive Hit and Run. Now in a multiplayer game, that does the math changes, right? So we're looking for Guardians. We got Starhawk. I guess we don't have to look for Guardians. Multiple Man is actually kind of interesting here. Multiple Man could be a fun play. So if you mulligan hard for Multiple Man, you drop Multiple Man, you have 3 blocks on the table for you. And just let Gamora do all the work. You don't have to worry about defending. I kind of like that. Let's actually, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. For Daughters of Thanos, just play against Nebula Villain. I think that does work, right? I don't think it does. I think it is. I think they both have to be. I think it has to be a team card. I think it has to be a team, like a teammate or a friendly card. Yeah, let's try Multiple Man. That sounds kind of fun. Oh, boo. Yeah, it would be fun though. It'd be kind of interesting. So we got Multiple Man. We're not going to run a Nowhere here just because we are going to be running Multiple Man. But let's go ahead and run Martin X, Rocket, and Groot. So that's going to be 7 allies. That's a lot of allies, except we're going to just drop Multiple Man. Hopefully turn 1. That'd be great. So there's that. So let's look at our off aspect cards. So for the attack events, I'm going to go to Aggression. Typically, they have some of the best ones. I'm thinking. So okay. So one of the things that I do want to do in the aggression aspect is I want to try a fluid motion deck. Can you play Nebula as an ally? No, you cannot. Yeah. So it can't. You cannot put it onto the table. It can be in. It has to be in your deck technically. Though the thing that I've seen is the house rule, and I really like the house rule, is that if you are playing with if you're playing with a teammate who has your card as their signature ally, you can play the house rule that I've played before, where you can sub out that signature ally for the team up card. Makes it easier, right? But it's just not a dead card in your deck, and it's a little bit more fun, I think. But Precision Strike is kind of interesting. So deal 2 damage to an enemy if this attack defeats that hero, heal 2 damage. Defeats that enemy, heal 2 damage from your hero. So that's an interesting thought. We could also look at Clobber's always very solid. 3 damage to an enemy. If it's the first card, you return it to your hand. I feel like Clobber is going to be very, very good. Let's see if we can grab a Clobber. We don't want to do any drop kicks because of the stalwart. Melee could be kind of interesting. Let's go clear the area. We'll go 2 copies of clear the area. We get 6 off aspect cards, so that's what we're looking at right now. Clear the area is going to be a really good card to include in a solo game for Nebula, or for Gamora. Let's try the Clobber. Also, if there are there any cards that y'all like to run in as like your off aspect cards for Gamora? That's a cool house rule. I hadn't heard that before. Dead cards always had, right? Yeah, they're it's just kind of lame, and so it's always it's more it's a way to have fun with the game. We're also going to look for one more attack card, which honestly probably could just be a big attack or actually a really cheap attack. I typically I do like cheaper attacks with Gamora because you get that ping remove for the threat mitigation. So what would be a good one here? I kind of like Precision Strike. I feel like Precision Strike could be really useful, right? Because you got all of these Sentinels, and so you could use Precision Strike to kill them and get the benefit. I'm gonna pull that out, but if someone has a interesting idea for an attack or thwart event that they like to add in, let me know. Because there are just so many options now, which is just kind of fun. Is there anything in blue? I don't think there really is. There's like the all for one. No, that's not going to be good. Go all out. 2 for 6. Probably not worth it. Clear the area and drop kicks are good. Yeah. But the healing one from the X-Men sounds good. Not played her since the X-Men. Yeah, I haven't played her since the X-Men either. Push ahead and go all out in blue are okay, but not great. Yeah, they're expensive. And so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the precision strike. So to kind of follow up with what you're saying, BB, I love drop kicking Gamora. We are playing against a stalwart minion or a stalwart enemy, so I'm not gonna go with the drop kick. But if you're not playing against Master Mold, she has 2 of those Keen Instinct cards, which makes it very easy to get the kicker for the stun and the card draw for dropkick. So dropkick is usually almost always an auto include with Gamora, but since we're playing against Stalwart, then we're probably not going to do, or we're not going to do that. But I do want to call that out. What do we say? Precision strike? Yeah, not a good matchup, but a really good card for Gamora. Okay, so we got Precision Strike, Clobber, and Clear the Area. So what I like about this is Clobber is effectively a card draw, right? If you play it first, then you get to bring it back to your hand. Clear the Area is a card draw. Precision Strike heals. And so other ways to kind of lean into other stuff with your off aspect cards is always good. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. I don't know why I put all the cards away like I was done deck building. We're not even halfway there. Also, if someone has a suggestion for a mod set that we want to run against protection, let me know. Okay, so I kind of like what doesn't kill me here. What doesn't kill me is kind of interesting just because you get to stand up and utilize the 222 stat line a little bit more. Um Again, we even outside of or even inside of your own aspect, you probably do want to be running some of the attack cards and thwarting cards just because you'd still get the bonus. Armadillo, let's go. That'll be fun. So we got Armadillo. So let's go ahead and grab Momentum Shift. I love Momentum Shift. Hard Knocks. Yeah. 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 I like it. Or the time travel one. Oh, I thought you were talking about the card. I was like, I've missed that card. Yeah. Okay, so like the Anachronauts, I think. Let's do that. Let's do that for another one. Yeah, that'd be fun. Messing around with the ideas of Gamora Justice Build with Momentum Shift. Maybe Precision Strike is in that too, and have all the. I love it. I love it. Tombstone. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we'll do Tombstone for one of them. We'll do Anachronauts, I think it is the time traveling one, and then we'll figure out something for the last game too. I forgot. I love Hard Knocks for this. Let's try a powerful punch. Anachronauts and Master of Time are both time travel-y. Ooh, let's do Master of Time. Is that? Yeah, I have not played Masters of Time in a long. And Temporal is another one. Yeah, there's a lot of time travels. There's a whole scenario pack around it. Let's try a powerful punch. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. 7, 8. So we got 7. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards that could use Power of Protection, which means that it is in play. So we'll go ahead and grab a Power of Protection. What's the one with T-Rexes? I think that's Temporal. Yeah. T-Rex is Temporal. So we'll pull that out. What did we say? We said who's the Tombstone? What is the name of that mod set? I don't remember what that one is. Tackle is also a really good, not necessarily for Master Mold, but Tackle is a really good card to include in Gamora's deck. Hey Maddie, how's it going? This is gonna be interesting. Woohoo! Running interference. Sweet, thank you. And we said Master of Time. That's what it was. We came. Yeah, I have not played Master of Time in a long time. That'll be exciting. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need 5 more cards. What are we looking at? Are there any other attack cards? Or thwart cards, I guess, in True Grit. No. Don't love that. I think True Grit. I don't like True Grit. Ooh, that would be a good one for. Oh, I need to post a deck factory. True Grit would be a good one for a deck factory. Yeah, that would be a good one. Could just lean into more. Let's go to what doesn't kill me. Because that, I mean, that stat line's really, really solid. So what doesn't kill me? We got 3 more cards. Oh, doubles. That's what we needed. Just out here deck building, trying to make it hard on myself without the doubles. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 5. Let's get rocking and rolling against Master Mold. I'm excited. I'm excited to play Master Mold. And again, if you were not here at the beginning, we are pretending like Magneto is hidden away and not actually helping us. He's a spectator. He's a spectator today. We're going to have Gamora do all of the work. I swear I always get to 25 and remember that, right? Yeah, it's... there was a hero spotlight. It's probably been a couple, actually, that I, like, you know, I got to, like, game, like, 3. I was like, I don't have the doubles. Because, like, whenever I'm building my deck for, like, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th game, I pull out all the basic cards, and I usually keep those. And I was like, wait a second, that's why I can't pay for anything. Because I don't have the doubles. The other, a 1x1 or a melee may also be kind of interesting to include with Gamora. Alrighty, so let's shuffle this up. We are not going to shuffle our obligation in there because we do have some setup stuff that we need to do. We got Stalwart and Toughness. Master Mold starting at 14 health, but that is a little bit deceptive because he starts with Tough, and then every single Sentinel minion has Guard. So that 14 health is pretty low, but it's also hard to get to him. Josh, you just keep the doubles with the hero kits. Well, no, that's smart, and that's not what I'm here to do. So they're basically all 18 cards, and that makes total sense. That makes total sense. I try and always put your resources first, allies, and then do all my other cards. Yeah, I do allies. All my other cards. I do allies, all my other cards, look to check and see if I can run power ofs, realize I can, put those in, and then add the resources because I forgot those. Okay, so Master Mold starts, we put the Magneto ally into play. We're going to flip into here. This starts with 1 threat on it. And it says, each Sentinel minion gains Guard. When revealed, each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion and put that minion into play engaged with them. So we got Exhaustion, Caught Off Guard. Sentinel Mark 6 has Quick Strike, but because we are in Alter Ego form, it cannot attack me. So Sentinel Mark 6 is sitting out there. It does have Guard. And we'll shuffle the rest of the encounter deck. And our obligation is now in there. Gamora starts with a hand size of 6. And we get a mulligan. 2, 4, 6. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a multiple man right off the bat, which is huge. Multiple man with a double is great. We got a Nebula, which is probably not going to be played. I'd rather get the multiple man out. So we will mulligan the Nebula, mulligan the what doesn't kill me, mulligan the cross counter. I love cross counter, but not hanging on to it. Mulligan the momentum shift as well. So we got 2, 4, yeah, so 4 cards. Hopefully we don't draw into another multiple man. We got decisive blow, cross counter again. There's both of our cross counters. Gamora's sword. Let's talk about Gamora's sword. I don't think I like Gamora's sword. I think Gamora's sword is too slow. Gamora's sword is a 3-cost upgrade. It says after you play an attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Which I don't know. It's in your opening hand, I think it has a potential to be played. But Gamora's sword just feels so slow. And it's like, it's very expensive, especially for someone who does not want to really take the game into a long game. And so in order for Gamora's sword to pay off, you are kind of looking 3, you want 6 damage. So you have to play 6 attack events over the course of the game in order for Gamora's sword to pay off. Multiplayer game, absolutely fine, would work. But in a solo game, it's good in multiplayer, but not so much in solo. Yep. Yep, exactly, Josh. And Maddie, my group usually does 4-player, and yeah, the sword is great for that. 100% it's great for that. But it's like, is this game going to last 6 attack events? Probably not, right? I need to. Now I really want to start keeping track of how many rounds each hero takes. Huh. Also runs counters to Gamora's event heavy, do things right now style. Exactly, right? Yeah. So we could probably keep a cross counter. I guess like we can look at this. We get to look at the top card of our deck, and if it is an event, we can draw it and we can play Decisive Blow. So we might as well do that. It is a support, so we get to place it back on top of the deck. And we will flip up to hero form. We're going to use a Strength, Gamora's Sword, and a Decisive Blow to play Multiple Man. After Multiple Man enters play, we get to go find more Multiple Men. It triggers those response each time to fill up our... I love Multiple Man. He's so fun. Okay. So Multiple Men are out and ready to go. We're going to hang on to the cross counter, which means that we can probably just tank the hit from Master Mold, which is pretty nice. As it makes the villain more and more difficult, the more players there are. That's a really interesting question, and I like that question a lot. I think what it is that the more and more health a villain has, the longer the game goes, and the more cohesive you need to be with your teammates to deck build to win effectively. Oh, and this villain specifically, yes, this one is harder with more players, I think, because you don't get the Magneto, and we're pretending like we don't have Magneto in this playthrough. But yeah, because he can scheme and bring out minions, and then all the minions have guard. Yeah, I think Master Mold is a lot harder in multiplayer than solo. Okay, so we've got. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, or 5 to deal 5 damage to this Sentinel. And then we'll kill it before it even gets a chance to come at us. Let's go ahead and toss a powerful punch, and we will stand up. It could be that side schemes get harder and harder to handle, and they hang around more often to muck things up. Yeah. And then there are a lot of cards that work a lot better in multiplayer. There are a lot of cards that work a lot better in solo. It is pretty cool how different of a game they can be. What X-Men do you think you'll see in the next 2 wave? Nightcrawler, Angel, Beast, Iceman. I'm probably not the best person to ask or to speculate on that. I would say Nightcrawler is probably pretty much a guarantee. I think Nightcrawler they could do some really cool mechanics with. Saw a theory that they'll do a Deadpool on April Fools, and oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, especially with all the X-Force stuff that they've teased with Forge. We got cross counter. Oh, I shuffled because of Multiple Man. Set the pace, conditioning room, precision strike, hard knocks. Okay, so we'll place 1 threat here. Master Mold is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. We will go ahead and play precision strike to play cross counter. When you would take any amount of damage. So we actually get to see what this is first. So 3 plus 2. We will use precision strike to play cross counter. So when you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. So we still take 2 damage. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. We'll deal 1 damage to the Sentinel. We'll remove 1 threat from a scheme. And then we trigger the finesse and precision. So we deal 1 damage to Master Mold, which will knock off his tough, and remove 1 threat from a scheme. Cross counter is one of my favorite cards, I think. It's just so cool. There's so many things that combo off of it. It would be kind of crazy to do Professor X as a hero, but I kind of hope that they do. We need more psionic heroes to play the aspect cards right now that only Phoenix can use. What other psionic characters are there? My X-Men knowledge is not what it needs to be. Better defense card, wiggle room or cross counter? That's a really good question. I'm gonna go wiggle room. Just with the knowledge that you're playing it with like the same hero, because you can continuously always play wiggle room, right? So you can play wiggle room, exhaust to pull it back. So I think wiggle room is probably better. Professor X, Psylocke, Emma Frost. Nice. Yeah, no, totally get it, Maddie. Yeah. I could, yeah. A Psylocke would be kind of cool to see. That'd be a fun. We already have the allies, so that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so now it's our turn. No, actually, we have to do this. We got Sentinel Mark 8. So force response after this minion engages you. Attach the topmost Sentinel attachment. We don't have any. Thank goodness. Because the Sentinel Mark 8 is not fun to look at. Let's go ahead and set the pace. We don't get to remove... No, we can't... Okay. Question for y'all. Can you play set the pace? Typically you would not be able to because it doesn't change the game state, but can I play set the pace and deal a damage utilizing the precision ability, and it does change the game state? How does that work? I don't know if I can or not. Cable is psionic, okay. Magneto needs to be a hero. Yeah, Magneto as a hero would be really cool. Bishop is not psionic. There are a bunch more, but those are the big names that could be hero worthy. I would love to see a Magneto hero. That'd be really fun. That'd be pull a Gamora type thing. We'll go Hard Knocks to play Conditioning Room. This is an alter ego action. We probably won't use it, but I also don't have anything to use. I can't pay for the Hard Knocks. Let's go 2 here on the Sentinel Mark 8. I think you still can't because the card itself isn't changing the game state. A response to it being played is not sure. I like that argument. We'll discard set the pace. We'll stand up. Hard Knocks. Okay. Forward momentum. Let's go. Forward momentum. Groot. And powerful punch. We will place 1 threat. Our Master Mold is going to attack. We'll have multiple man block. It's going to be +1. Multiple man does not survive with his 1 health, surprisingly. Energy absorption is Bishop's power. I get him and Cable mixed up a lot too. Now Sentinel Mark 8 is going to attack. We could powerful punch here, remove that threat. But I think I'd rather use the Hard Knocks later. So let's just have multiple man block this 3 attack. And then our encounter card is a Sentinel Mark 5. If targeted for elimination, it's attached to your identity. It attacks you. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for marked for or targeted for elimination. So this says attached to your identity. If a copy of targeted for elimination is not attached to you, otherwise this card can surge. While you're engaged with a Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero form to alter ego form. As an action, we can exhaust our identity to discard this card. Hey Symbiote. Welcome to the chat. Are you running a straight protection deck? We are. So with Gamora, we get 6 off aspect cards that are thwart or attack cards. We are running the protection deck. We have 2 copies of Clear the Area, 2 copies of Precise Strike, and 2 copies of Clobber. Big minions. Oh, yeah. The minions are big. The minions are here. We're here. Yeah, we have a couple off aspect cards. You could add more Messiah Complex Second Coming to your reading list. Get to know Cable and Bishop very well. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I've been reading having a hard time with my math today. I've been reading a lot, or recently I just got the first installment of the Brandon Sanderson Kickstarter. So I've been reading Tress in the Emerald Sea. It's fun. It's a fun book. Okay, so yep, here we are. Here we are. So let's go ahead and attack for 2. The Sentinel. We'll go Powerful Punch, forward momentum to play a Hard Knocks. So we'll deal 4 damage here, which will kill. If that enemy is defeated by this attack, give your character a tough status card. We're going to trigger our finesse ability to remove 1. We got Groot. I may actually hang on to Groot. We do have 2 more doubles coming in. Groot would be nice to defend. Let's hang on to Groot. We got Clear the Area. I like seeing that. We got another Clear the Area. I don't like seeing 2 of those. Acrobatic Move, 2, 4, 5. What doesn't kill me? Sweet. Cool, thanks. Just played her yesterday. No changes to Precon and got defeated by Collector, Infiltrate the Museum. That is the worst scenario in the game, in my opinion. I absolutely hate Infiltrate the Museum. And it's if you were you playing solo? Because that scenario solo is absolutely horrendously hard. So, but she's I really like Gamora. I think she's a lot of fun. Alright, we got 1 threat here. We got Master Mold attacking us. We'll take it right to the face. So 3 + 2. That knocks off our tough. And we got Sentinel Mark 5 hitting us for 3. We haven't seen either of our Keen Instincts either. So we got 2... You were sick on Friday, so you did the Rise of Red Skull campaign? Nice. How did that go? Also, hope you're feeling better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got an acrobatic move. The Sentinel Mark is hitting us for 3. Let's go ahead and take it. Yeah, we're gonna take it. 1, 2, 3, down to 5. Alrighty. And our encounter card is Shields Up. When revealed, give each Sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Good. Good. Alrighty. Let's go acrobatic move. Knock this tough off. Remove a threat. We'll go what doesn't kill me, clear the area for a Groot. We'll go ahead and hit our Sentinel here for 2. Groot's gonna hang out. Campaign in 3 hours with Ammon. Nice. That's good time right there. Then I didn't Galaxy's Most Wanted to get Collector 3 and got annoyed. Yeah. Didn't have a great rocket deck for soloing the campaign, to be fair. But yeah, no, the 2 Collector missions are horrendous. Got Clobber, Momentum Shift, Set the Pace, Power of Protection, and a Keen Instincts. There's the Keen Instincts that we've been looking for. Jeez. Alrighty. So we will throw 1 threat here. Now I'm still thinking about this round counter. That'd be fun. So 1, Master Mold's going to attack. We'll block with multiple man, so it's going to be 3 + 2. There goes Shadows. That's nice. Multiple man dies. Sentinel Mark is going to block Groot. After Groot defends against an attack, heal 2 damage. So 3 goes on him. He heals for 2, so 1 damage remains. Our encounter card is going to be a Sentinel Mark 5. It attacks me. So that's fun. Yikes. That is kind of an issue, actually. We will defend and take 1. Yo. These minions are not being kind. Okay, so let's go Power of Protection for a momentum shift. So deal 2 damage, or heal 2. Deal 2. We're going to deal 2 to this Sentinel Mark 5. We will not trigger her response. We will play Set the Pace to remove 1. And then deal 1 damage to the Sentinel. And then we got Clobber to pay for Keen Instincts. Get a little bit of that economy onto the table. Okay. Stand up. Now, Martinex. There's another Clobber. That could come in handy. Power Protection. There's our second copy of Keen Instincts and Decisive Blow. Okay. We'll place 1. Master Mold is going to attack us for 3. I guess we'll have Groot block this. 3, 5. That kills Groot, unfortunately. Then Sentinel is going to hit us for 3. I'm trying to figure out if we want to. So we can't trigger Decisive Blow. I would like to play Keen Instincts. A Clobber and an attack would kill Sentinel. So I'm going to just take the 3. 1, 2, 3. These minions are ruthless. It's almost like you're supposed to have an extra ally to help with that. It's crazy, right? Okay, so let's go Keen Instincts and a Power of Protection to play Clobber to deal 3. Since that was my first card, I get to pull Clobber back to my hand. Let's go Clobber. Let's go Decisive Blow for a Keen Instincts. This is about as built out as Gamora gets. And oh yeah, this gets removed from us playing Clobber. We'll have Gamora go ahead and hit here. Keen Instincts, Martinex. Nope. Yeah, Keen Instincts and Martinex will pay for a Clobber to deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Villains down to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are decking out. I'm thinking about rolling down. I think I have to. We'll flip down. Look at the top card of our deck. It's an attack. We have got 2 of the forward momentum, so nah, we're gonna. I guess we get to draw it. We are gonna deck out no matter what, so let's just go ahead and toss the acrobatic move and ready and draw up to 6. We got Precision Strike, Energy. Oh yeah, we're gonna have 2 doubles in this. Rocket. Oh, that's gonna be nice. There's our Genius. We deck, so we get a card. Conditioning Room says exhaust Conditioning Room. Return the bottommost attack or thwart event from your discard pile to your hand and heal 1 damage from Gamora. So I guess I could have exhausted Conditioning Room last time. Pulled a card. We would have tossed it. I don't know if we would have, but and then we get to heal 1 from Gamora. Okay. You got bad time to pull that. Alrighty. So we got 1 going here. Master Mold is going to scheme for 2. When he schemes against you, we discard cards until we get a Sentinel minion. Put that minion into play. Okay. Sentinel Mark 8. Yikes. So we get a Sentinel attachment. Which I don't know if we... Yeah, I don't think we have any. But Sentinel Mark 8 does scheme for 3, which will pop the main, which stinks. Because when revealed, we shuffle the encounter deck, discard pile into the encounter deck, and discard cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion. Yikes. Yeah, pulling the 3 scheme minion was rough. We went from 0 to popping, which is a 6. It's not that. Sentinel Mark 6. Quick Strike does not trigger. This comes in with 1. We get an encounter card. The first one is going to be Tough It Out. Give Armadillo and the villain each a tough status card. If one or fewer tough status cards were given this way, this card gains Surge. So tough for Master Mold. Surges into Insert Virus Program. When defeated, deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. It comes with an acceleration token and 4 threat. And we got Unfulfilled Destiny. We can choose and discard 2 events from your hand, or exhaust our alter ego and remove this from the game. We will go ahead and toss Precision Strike and Cross Counter. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Sentinel Mark 8 is good for only one thing. Phoenix's Mind Control. That's an epic target. I never even thought about that. That's sick. I love that. Okay. So let's go Conditioning Room. We'll take Precision Strike into our hand. We'll use this. It is a attack card, so we get to draw it. Okay. Can we Hard Knocks here? Interesting. We absolutely can. These Sentinels are back again. Yeah, they're coming in hot. I'm trying to figure out if I want to... heal here for 3. I probably do, but I hate that. We could get a Hard Knocks onto the table. We could kill Sentinel Mark 4. Let's do that. Let's not heal. So we're going to flip up to Gamora. We're going to attack the Sentinel for 2. Keen Instincts, and a Precision Strike to play Hard Knocks to deal 4. And then we get a Tough. I forgot Master Mold just summons more Sentinels. Yeah. You're trying to do a stream doing different heroes with Determination Axe. I should. I need to do that. I have all of them printed. And I just need to... I meant to play it a long time ago, and I just never did. Oh my goodness, I hate this. Let's go Genius and Energy for a Rocket. Rocket's going to attack Sentinel for 4. 2, 4. And we have Clear the Area, which I think I'm just going to hang on to. I did play an attack event. So we're going to take 1 off of Insert Virus Program. We got Clear the Area, which I hopefully can trigger next turn. Okay. Let's stand up. Decisive Blow. Nice. Nice. Clobber. 2, 3. Acrobatic Move. Acrobatic Move. Let's go. Alrighty, so we're going to place 2 here. Master Mold is going to attack. We'll take it to the face. So it's going to be 3 plus 2. Knocks off our Tough. Sentinel Mark 8 is going to hit us for 3. That would put us at 1 health. Which I don't love that. Oof. Or actually, you know what? We could block this. Let's take 1 damage. Okay. Our encounter card is Sentinel Mark 5. It attacks me. Ugh. Rocket's going to block. Yo! Oh, when you did 3 damage to Master Mold, that should have just taken off the tough, right? Did I do 3 damage to Master Mold? When did I do 3 damage to Master Mold? I think I did 3 damage to Master Mold a long time ago. Oh, I did use Conditioning Room. I didn't heal, though. When I did 3 damage to Master Mold. When did I do that, though? That was a while ago. Because he got... I don't remember, but I will just knock off the tough and heal him 3 just to be safe. Okay. Let's see what we got now. Let's go Keen Instincts to play Clobber. Clobber is going to deal 3 damage to the Sentinel Mark 5 here. It returns to our hand. Let's play... We get to remove a threat, which is going to be here. Let's go ahead and use Clobber to pay for clear the area. So we're going to remove 2 here. Deal 2 damage to each minion. So Sentinel Mark 5 dies. And Master Mold takes 2. I thought the tough was from his toughness keyword. If you got it from a card, you're probably wrong. Okay. Yeah, he got it from the Armadillo card. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just add that back. And then 1, 2, heal 2, knock the tough off. How do you play Condition Room? You picked attack or thwart event, and it has to be the top event that is either attack or thwart. It's the bottommost. And I don't remember. We talked about this in the Discord at one point. I don't remember what happened. It was... I think there is a ruling on it on Hall of Heroes on if you get to choose the attack or thwart, or if it's just the bottommost thwart or attack event. I don't remember. I will have to go back to the Discord and reread or check the rulings, unless someone in the chat knows, but I don't recall right now. I think I've always played it as just the bottom card that's either an attack or thwart card. Okay, so this is gone. We get to deal a damage, which will go against Master Mold. We never came to a consensus. Nice. Cool. Well, that works. Oh, we're not going to be able to play Decisive Blow. I thought we were going to be able to pull it off, but apparently not. Acrobatic move to deal 2 to kill the Sentinel. Then we'll go acrobatic move to deal 2 to Master Mold. We've got Decisive Blow, and we've got a lot of thwart cards in our deck. So I think we're going to hang on to Decisive Blow. So let's go ahead and stand up. We got Groot. Hard Knocks, 2, 3. Decisive Blow and Powerful Punch. That stinks. Alrighty. So we got Wuon here. Master Mold is going to initiate an attack. Let's go 2 Keen Instincts to play Powerful Punch. So we'll do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remove a threat. It's attacking for 3. We'll block for 2. Plus 0. Nice. Okay, so we take 1 damage. Our bad card is a Sentinel Mark 5, which attacks us, which kills us. That's game. Yo! Actually, we're gonna block with Magneto. No, we're not. I said we weren't gonna use Magneto. Man, we just got swarmed by those minions. I should have. Well, I never really had a chance to get rid of targeted for elimination. Let's block with Magneto. Let's just play it out. Why not? Magneto blocks. Magneto decided to step in. It is a lot harder without Maggie. Yeah. There's a rule about modifiers that made it sound like you could choose. Okay. 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 Huh. Okay. I think we lose no matter. Well, we'll have Magneto block. Let's go ahead and drop a Groot. And we'll stand up. Got set the pace. Martin X. Power protection. Multiple man. And forward momentum. We got 1. Master Mold is attacking for 3 plus a boost card. We will block it with Groot. So 3 plus 3. Of course it is. Of course it's a plus 3. That kills Groot. That does not bode well for us. And then we'll have Magneto block the Sentinel attack. Cheat a little bit. Gamora is all about pinging, so beefy minions suck. That's true. We're not using Magneto as an ally, just to meet you. Exactly, yeah. Josh said on Discord that Gamora just struggles against beefy minions, and this game might be an example of that. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. She's more of a flex character with less burst in either thwart or damage. Yeah. Okay, so our encounter card is a unit upgrade. Gets +2 hit points and gains Retaliate 1. Excellent. Let's go Power Protection, Martin X, and Forward Momentum to play multiple man. We are going to exhaust to get rid of targeted for elimination. Multiple man, they're all going to scheme. Or thwart, sorry. Multiple mans have turned on us. Only could play a thwart event first. If you get her a high attack event card at the right time, you can clear high up min. Yeah. That's why a lot of thwart events in her. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I never thought about that. Just throwing the thwart events rather than the attack events. That may be what you need to do with this matchup. That, yeah. Huh. Nice. I like it. And then we will set the pace to remove 1 and ping the Sentinel Mark V for 1. If we flip down, do we lose? That's a good question. I'm going to say 3. No, we don't. We don't lose. No, it's 2, 4. We'll flip down. Conditioning room will heal 1. And we'll stand up. Got precision strike, strength. What doesn't kill me? Nice. Set the pace. Cross counter, of course, and clobber. I'm going to place 1. Master Mold will scheme for 2. We will discard until we get a minion. Or a sentinel. Nice. Another quick strike. And then we'll add 4. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we could have lost. I don't know why I didn't think we could. Yeah. So okay. So I recurred cross counter and put it on top. Yeah. You're right, because it would go to the top of the encounter deck. I was just, when I did the conditioning room, I was just saying that I took it, but since it does specify the bottom card, I should cycle that to the top. So I took cross counter and discarded it at the end of the, but yes, good call. Okay, our encounter card is Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Okay. We're gonna go Keen Instincts here. Let's go Conditioning Room. Clear the area. Yeah, we'll take Clear the area. We'll check the top. It is an event, so we get to take it. We have not played a card yet. So let's go ahead and... How do we want to do this? Do we want to heal first? We got a What Doesn't Kill Me, which heals. We got a Precision Strike, which heals. So let's flip up. Let's go Strength for a Clobber. We'll deal 3 damage to the Sentinel. Clobber comes back to our hand. Let's go ahead. Oh no, here we go. We got this. We got Set the Pace to remove 1 threat from a scheme. Deal 1 damage to the Sentinel. Keen Instincts. We'll play Precision Strike to deal 2 and heal 2. Thwart for 2 here. Go Clobber and a Powerful Punch to play What Doesn't Kill Me to heal 2 and stand up. We will Thwart 2. I could play Clear the Area to clear the area. Hey, Cha, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Remove a threat because of the Clobber. Good call. Thank you. I think I'm going to toss Clear the Area. I don't think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to hold on to Cross Counter, which that's going to allow me to deal with this Sentinel a little bit easier. I'm watching your YouTube videos and I've been wanting to sub to your Twitch. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Love watching you play. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Let's toss Clear the Area and let's stand up. Got Nebula, Forward Momentum, Gamora's Sword, and What Doesn't Kill Me. Okay, let's place 1. Master Mold is going to attack. We'll block with Multiple Man. So it's going to be 3 plus 1. We got the Sentinel Mark 5. Let's go ahead and use Keen Instincts to play Cross Counter. Yeah, so we'll deal 2 here. We take 1 Retaliate, and we remove 2 threat. Okay. There was one game where I played Gamora while my buddy played Star-Lord. Peter can accelerate the game while Gamora will have more to do. That's funny. That's fun. Star-Lord is definitely a learn to play. You're right. Sentinel does have 1 attack. So I'm down to 6. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go Gamora Sword, Forward Momentum to play Nebula. After Nebula enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart event, which is Momentum Shift. Ooh, this is actually a really good setup. I guess I'll take Clear the Area. Sentinel has 7 health, so he's down to 4 health remaining. So let's do an attack for 2 We take a ping. Nebula will hit for the last 2, and she does not take the retaliate. Started playing Lord of the Rings 10 years ago, but sold the box, and now I'm getting back into it. Nice, yeah. Did I not draw an encounter card? It's an advance. Okay, so, oh my gosh, okay. Did I really not draw an encounter card? I don't think I did. You're right. Okay, so we're going to place 2 threat, discard until we get a Sentinel minion, which is the Mark 8. Then the Mark 8 is going to go get Sentinel Beam. After the attached minion attacks and damages the character, stun that character. So we have this Sentinel Mark. Thank you. Sorry, Lucas. Yeah, thank you for checking. Hey, Karokai, how's it going? You're getting Arkham for your birthday? Nice, BB. That's awesome. That's 3 times the 8 mark shows up. Holy cow. Yeah, it's not great. It's we've had better. But I guess I can what doesn't kill me to clear the area now. I get to draw a card, which is Momentum Shift. And we'll ping. Should I just be pinging Master Mold? I may need to just be pinging Master Mold because it's not an attack, so I can use all of my like ping damage from from precision to bypass guard. But the Sentinel Mark 8 is just gonna kill me, so I need to. Oh, and I'm in trouble here actually because I'm not gonna get these multiple men shuffled back in my deck, so I'm gonna miss a multiple man on this next deck pass, unless I kill them off right now. And if I kill them off, then I only have 1 blocker, and I take minimum 3 damage from Master Mold. I do have 2 heals next turn. Yeah, I think that's probably because we're not close to the end of the game. So let's go ahead and deal 2 here, and then shuffle these multiple men back in. We're gonna miss Nebula on the deck pass, but that's fine. Okay, let's stand up. Whew. I really enjoy most all FFG games. I have had the Lord of the Rings board game from FFG from 20 years ago and have broke it out nice. Could only kill 1 multiple man. Why could I only have killed 1 multiple man? You don't have the OG Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings game? It's a must. I don't think I have it. Is it a board? It's a actual board game, or are you talking about the Lord of the Rings TCG? Oh, to keep 1 as a blocker. Oh, that's probably fair. Let's do that. Good call. Good call there. We got Momentum Shift. Draw 2. We deck. This is a tough matchup. These we need some bigger attacks. And also, honestly, with these big attacks, dropkick may not be with these big minions, dropkick may not be the end of the world to play. When I play Gamora, I call Nebula's sister and then chuck her into the villain. Draw shadows and see her fight me, right? It's a co-op board game with multiple boards. It's super fun and I've never heard of this. I need to check it out. That's awesome. That sounds really cool. I have Journeys of Middle-earth downstairs. I have not played it yet. We got Precision Strike, more healing, and Powerful Punch. Ooh, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not a board game, more like a boards game. All right, I was thinking War of the Ring. I have Lord of the Rings. War of the Ring is sick. War of the Ring is very, very good. We have a Powerful Punch, which is very interesting here. So Powerful Punch, we could Powerful Punch into the Sentinel Mark 8. And then we have a Precision Strike, which we could kill with. However, we wouldn't be able to play the Momentum Shift. But honestly, that's a better use of our health. We could hang on to both Momentum Shifts. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's try that. So let's add 1. Master Mold's going to attack for 3 plus a boost card. Plus 2, and there goes Shadows. Nice. Love seeing that go by. Sentinel Mark 8 is going to initiate an attack. Power Protection, Powerful Punch. So deal 4. Now we'll declare Defenders, which will be Multiple Man. 4 kills Multiple Man. Whew. It'd be fun if they made Nebula Ally more OP, but she had a forced response that if you let her die, you get her as a nemesis. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. It's a very good, but it's very long. Kenitia designed it? Interesting. Huh. I just started a My City, which is another Kenitia design, which is a legacy game. We just started that online. We bought tokens from Marvel, but I have used them up and they still tap. Can't decide which you want to do. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Sort of ironic that Shadow being the boost card that knocks out. Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah. Relentless Robots. Each player engaged with a Sentinel minion cannot thwart this scheme. Sweet. Cool. That's what you love. Yes. Comes with 3. And Rollin'. Attached to Armadillo. If Armadillo is not in play, search can counterdeck and discard power for Armadillo and put him into play. Engage with the first player. Engage with you. And attach this card to him. Oh, jeez. We're not winning this game, y'all. This is a long game. Ugh. Okay, so let's go Keen Instincts for a Precision Strike to kill this Sentinel. We will heal 2. Remove 1. Gamora will thwart 2 here. And I think that's very close to game, if not game. Well, let's flip down to Gamora. I could take Powerful Punch into my hand, but I can't do anything with it, so we're at 7 health. Let's go ahead and toss one of the momentum shifts. No, let's toss both of the momentum shifts. Stand up. Gamora's sword. Actually, we will Conditioning Room and just move the Powerful Punch to the top. I guess under the momentum shifts. Got Gamora's sword. Clear the area. Cross. Of course, we draw cross counter. Groot. Multiple Man 2, 4, 5, and Strength. Who knew removing Maggie and adding tougher minions made the mission harder, right? It's not only a tutor, but it's a tutor plus an attachment. Yeah, it's tough. Is this expert? Yeah, it is. It's expert. So we're still on stage 1. I tried Master Mold without mags the first time. 4-player game, big mistake. It devolved into a slog. Yeah, that's interesting. We played someone against Master Mold for another one. Maybe it was just like, I don't remember who it was, but maybe it was just like an absurdly good hero and it didn't matter. So we got 1, 2. Let's discard until we get a Sentinel. Hurry about the deck. Do we see all the Sentinels? Oh, nice. Okay, so no Sentinel minion. We do get an acceleration. Then Armadillo's scheming and he gets another tough. I don't think I have enough toughs for Armadillo. I don't think I have enough tough for this. Okay, so Master Mold needs to die. I go to the restroom and come back to an armadillo. Yeah, it's not great. We're we're struggling. We're struggling. Um, okay. Check the top. It's not. We will go ahead and conditioning room and heal for 1, and then pull precision strike. That's the only one we can. So we'll pull precision strike. Which actually we could precision strike Master Mold here, so that's not the end of the world. We got to clear the area as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip up to Gamora. We got Strength, Cross Counter, and a Groot to play Multiple Man. And we go get the other Multiple Man. It was Wolverine? Oh, yeah, then that's why. That's why we didn't have any issues with it. Okay, let's go ahead and attack Master Mold for 2. We will Keen Instincts Precision Strike to deal 2. And he... Oh, we're almost at full health. Okay. Well, we'll heal 1 then. Master Mold comes in with 16 health. And toughness. We've got Gamora's sword to remove 2. And ping the tough. Multiple man to deal 2 to Master Mold. I need to figure out my pace of play with Gamora. Stand up. Decisive blow. Come on, give me a thwart event. What doesn't kill me? Hard knocks. Genius. Bummer. Okay, so we got 2 threat here. Master Mold's going to attack us for 4 plus attached to a Sentinel minion. There are no Sentinel minions, thank goodness. Then Armadillo's attacking us for 4. We're gonna take it. 1, 2, 3, 4 because we have a what doesn't kill me. And then he gets a tough status card. Our encounter card is a Shadows of the Past, because of course it is. So we got Nebula, who has Retaliate 2. We've got Sibling Rivalry. After the villain phase begins, deal 1 face-down encounter card to Gamora. That comes in with 4. This gets shuffled. How many toughs can he... Yeah, infinite. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It does thwart 1. Thank you. I was watching an interview with some Marvel Champions players, and they had a great idea, adding a way to get old heroes with new abilities from the core, for instance, making them more relevant and new stuff. Like another pack or something? That'd be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, so 10... We only have to get through 10 health. Okay. So we got 4, 6. We got 4 and 6. If we can pull into a powerful punch, we win. But I actually think the better... Yeah, I think the better thing is to kill Nebula. Is it? Yeah, it is. So let's go... Oh, yeah. So we'll go 2. We'll play Hard Knocks to deal 4 to Nebula. I take 2 Retaliate. The 4 to Nebula gives me a tough. And then we've got Decisive Blow and Martin next. Right, 8 health. No, we're going to go What Doesn't Kill Me and Martin X to play Decisive Blow to deal 4 damage to Master Mold. Take him down to 6. Stand up. We've got... Oh, and then we remove a threat. We got Clobber. Acrobatic Move. Powerful Punch. We would have won. We would have won. Energy. 2, 4. And Rocket. They could do a return to style of box for... Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Parallel heroes like you see in Arkham. Yeah. Oh, a what if? Yes. 100% on board with this. Let's do it. As long as they don't do zombies. Yeah. I'm okay with not doing zombies. Okay, so we have got... We're adding 2. We deal ourselves an encounter card. Master Mold is initiating. We will play an energy to play Powerful Punch to deal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will remove a threat. And Multiple Man will step in. So it's going to be 4 plus 3. Multiple Man dies a horrific death. Armadillo is going to hit us for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being choose and discard, or we can flip to our alter ego and exhaust. I think we do that. Yeah. Discard that. And then we've got a Caught Off Guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. We got the win, y'all. Oh, yeah. We'll flip up. Acrobatic Move to kill. That was a slog. Oh, I do have tough. Yeah. That was a slog. That was horrendous. That was brutal. That was a long game. That was a long game. Holy heck. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That was crazy. That was fun. That was fun. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for the GGs on that one. That one wasn't that was crazy. That was a blast. I'm gonna go to my Be Right Back screen. We're gonna set up. If there's any aspect that someone wants to see, go ahead and throw it in the chat. If not, I'll choose one randomly. I'll see you soon.